Hey guys, how's it going? Now today I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I was originally going to do an animation, but I ended up just not having the time to do it. So what I'm going to be doing today is basically just doing a Mario 64 iceberg video. That being said, I've never done this before, and yeah, it's just a quick video to get out there considering I'm not able to do many other videos considering I have loads of work to do. But yeah, I'm just gonna get this one video out, and if you guys like it, you know what to do. Comment down below anything, just say if you like it, and yeah, that's really it. And let's get into the iceberg. The BLJ. The BLJ is actually a glitch in Super Mario 64, which is also called the backwards long jump. Backwards long jump is mainly a glitch used to clip outside of the map or go to different parts of the castle. So, for example, there is a part of the castle in the upstairs bit where if you do a BLJ on the stairs, you can actually clip through the 50-star door, and it's that will let you continue with the game with a minimum of 31 stars, which is all you need to get past the 50-star door. And that's probably the quickest and easiest way to speedrun. You can do it with under 30 stars or even 0 stars if you want to, but it's really difficult for any human to pull off, which is why we only use tasks for speedruns to do that. The Impossible Coin. The main article that links to this was actually not found, so I wasn't able to read the full thing, and I don't know if this is right, but I'm just gonna go with it anyway. The Impossible Coin is a coin that can be found in Tiny Huge Island. However, it can be unobtainable mainly due to the fact that it is underground and seemingly outside of the map. Now, unless you can clip to the coin, which I highly doubt you can considering it's actually buried under the map, well, yeah, I don't really know if this is anything to actually do with the game, maybe it's just some fan-made thing, but I don't know about this one for sure, but yeah, it's pretty interesting to put in there. L is real 2401. L is real 2401 is it's more of an expected thing to be on the iceberg, but basically what it is it was meant to be some kind of link to Luigi being in what appeared to be Super Mario 64. However, it actually wasn't true. Well, it kind of was at one point. You see, Luigi was originally planned to be in Mario 64 as a multiplayer character, but was ended up being scrapped for no apparent reason. Maybe because it was too hard to program 2 players and with an N64, I don't know. But it does remain to be one of the more widely known mysteries, and yeah, that's kind of why it's on the surface level of the iceberg. Space World 95 Beta. The Space World 95 Beta was, as you guessed, just a beta version of Mario 64. There wasn't much interesting stuff surrounding it other than stuff like mainly just beta assets included in the game that were never really seen, but apparently people say that you can still play the game using an emulated ROM of it, but even then there just isn't much interesting stuff to talk about with it really. It's just a regular beta of the game. Dawn's Fortress 1-Up. On the tower that appears on every star aside from the first Wumps Fortress, a 1-Up can be found in the hidden tower, and by breaking the back half of the wall, you can actually find a 1-Up in there. Now, I have found this 1-Up once or twice throughout my playthrough, but I did just kind of stop going after it at one point. But yeah, it's just an easy 1-Up to get, to say the least. Below the surface. Bugged fire texture. The smoke texture that emits from Mario after he has been burned is actually the incorrect format, making it play incorrectly. And that's really all there is to say about that. It's just a really weird texture that was never really meant to be there. No, question mark? Yeah, I don't know. But that's really all that bit is. Dancing flowers. There are many weather settings used in Super Mario 64 within certain levels, whether it can be snowing in snowy levels or lava bubbling in lava levels. One of the settings that go unused create dancing flowers on the nearby terrain to Mario. However, this setting would go unused, and the animated graphic of the dancing flower can still be found in the game. Ghoul Medal. In Big Boo's Haunt, the sign outside of the large mansion reads, "If the player makes it out alive, they deserve a Ghoul Medal." A play on the term gold medal. A gold medal is never received in the game, so it was likely that this was just a throwaway line to taunt the player. However, some have claimed seeing and collecting this supposed gold medal. It could be related to some unused assets, possibly the key objects, but no one really knows for sure. Please walk quietly in the hallway. On the second floor of the castle, a billboard can be found nearby the stairs that leads up to the third floor. It says, "Shh, please be quiet in the hallway." The sign has raised many suspicions as to what it's referring to, as the player isn't need to be quiet within this floor, and it isn't even in a hallway. It could be that this sign was originally intended for another area, but it was left in this area by accident. The Big Dig Dud. Big Dud is what the pink Ballums of the Ballum battlefields refer to the King Ballum after his defeat in the first star. Coincidentally, a third rolling cannonball is added to the pit at the bottom of the mountain, which shares the same texture to the Ballum that litter the stage. This has held some belief that the Ballum King has become a dud and has been regulated to a rolling ball at the bottom of the mountain for all eternity. Yellow Cap Switch. This I couldn't really find much on, but it's just kind of there. I didn't know what it was at first, but I think this could possibly be related to some unused assets, and I figured that it would be interesting to add in here, but as I said, for the most part, I have no idea what it could be. Bowser broke the door. The door into the castle courtyard is bricked up, as if it was broken through and quickly patched up. This led to some people to assume that Bowser broke into the castle through the back door. Haunted dirt texture. There is supposedly a dirt texture with a face, but no one could really find this. I mean, all I have to say about it is, honestly, if there is some kind of supposed haunted texture in the ground, then I personally haven't seen it, but it must be some unused asset that they were probably going to add in the game. I don't know. Island in the distance. In the background, used in Babylon Battlefield, a huge island. Uh, three islands can, tiny huge island. Three islands can be found, um, seen of, can be seen of in the distance. Mario enters wet Drywall early and in the Got Milk commercial. Um, An unsure statement that Mario entered Wet Dry World early in the Got Milk commercial, starring Super Mario 64. In the commercial, Mario has 37 stars, which is more than the required amount to get to the second floor, considering you only need 31 stars. However, the only thing I have to say about this theory is it's not much way to prove it. I mean, unless it was some kind of beta thing, but I have no idea to be honest. Zelda 64 beta assets in Wet Dry World. Early screenshots of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, known as Zelda 64, at the time, feature a town-like setting that bears a striking resemblance to Wet Dry World. This is most evident with the door textures used, which are the exact same between the two games. The only notable changes are the sky is visible in this build. This theory is easily confirmed with the 25th of July 2020 IQ leak, revealing that the level is normally known as 11ZLDCITY.bin. Those two games sharing assets in expected and not too unheard of, as the two were developed at the same time. For instance, the play queue that can be seen on the Eternal Star. This is reused in Ocarina of Time. The Wario Apparition. The Wario Apparition is perhaps one of Super Mario 64's most infamous anomalies, appearing as a floating Wario head in the hallway to Dire Dire Docks. The existence of the Wario Apparition is reported to induce feelings of paranoia, trauma into any player who spots it. Due to Wario's apparition being bizarre and a shocking appearance, the reason behind the Wario apparition's appearance is unknown, but speculated to be the AI pulling unused Wario assets to create a boss of sorts. The Wario apparition would go on to be referred in an E3 1996 panel focused on fun. And that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the first part of this. As I said, I didn't want to make it too long. And I hope this iceberg was okay. As I said, I wasn't aiming to make it too long, and I hope it isn't too long. I will release a part 2 at one point, but as of now, I just want to take the time to end it here, mainly because, as I said, I've got so much to catch up on work-wise, but after I've done that, I'll make another part 2 to this, and we can read some more of the mysteries surrounding Mario 64. Now, if you liked it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, considering it helps out the channel a lot. I mean, obviously you don't have to subscribe or anything, but as I said, it does help me out a little bit. Also, leave a comment down below if you thought this was interesting. I personally thought it was as well, so yeah. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.